Thank you so much, Max. Now we're going to hear from Amanda, Allison, and Ryan. Amanda, take it away.
Thank you. I'm Amanda. I'll be reading from my piece, Difficult Epoch. Somewhere in the vast, grassy expanse of the Mongolian-Manchurian steppe, I quit. I give up. I stop walking, throw down my pack, my wooden atlatl, my spear, and I sit down. I'm done. My tribe doesn't notice at first. We had been walking. We were always walking, had always been walking, sometimes forgot what it was like not to walk. They carry on for a few more yards before one of the children, Kevin, notices I've stopped. He shouts at the others, waves to them, then turns back to me. Hey, you okay? He calls. No, I say. I'm done. Of course, none of us actually know the name of these endless rolling plains. Mongolia is a concept that won't exist for another 8,000 years. Kevin's name isn't really Kevin either. Kevin won't be recorded as a name for another 11,000 years. And when it is, it will be a long, long way from here. And this language I'm speaking, it doesn't exist yet either. There is no name for the language I speak. There is no way of telling you Kevin's true name, or mine, or anyone's. He says he's done, Kevin shouts to the others. They've stopped now, I can see. They're looking back and forth. Brian, whose name is not Brian, says something to his adult daughter, Pamela, whose name is not Pamela. I don't know what he says to her. I can't hear it, but she jogs back to me. Pamela is the only woman who is not pregnant or lugging around an infant. She crosses her arms when she gets to where I'm sitting, a gesture that thousands of years from now will denote exasperation. What do you mean you're done, she says. She's annoyed. She's sick of having to do all the grunt work just because she doesn't have an infant strapped to her back. She's annoyed with me for creating more work for her. I'm sick of walking. She looks around. Above us, a dome of pale sky. Beneath us, long grass waves goodbye in the gentle breeze. It's quiet out here on the plains of a place that will one day be called Mongolia. What on earth are you talking about, she says, a phrase that no one will use until the 20th century. I sigh. I don't know how to explain. I'm hungry, tired, covered in flea bites. I have parasites. My feet hurt. My back hurts. I probably have arthritis in my knees and feet. I'm no spring chicken, as they don't yet say. I don't know when my birthday is, or what a birthday is, or how many days there are in a year, or what a year is, or how many of them I'd even seen. But if I did know all of those things, I'd know I was in my mid-30s. Not as old as Brian, not Brian, who fed me bits of charred deer meat when I was little, or wizened old Pat, not Pat, who is stooped and wrinkly and in charge, but certainly older than all the others. This is a difficult epoch, I tell Pamela. It's a difficult time to be a human. The scenery, it all looks the same. It has for 1,000 miles. I don't know what a mile is, she said, but we've walked more than 1,000 of them and you've been fine. Why now? We can't just leave you here. I look down at my knees, two knobs behind which the grassland spreads. One day, our descendants will tame the packs of wild horses that graze here, climb on their backs and let them do the dirty work. Not today, though. Not tomorrow either, or the day after that. Can't we be done with this? Can't we invent agricultural practices and pivot to a sedentary lifestyle instead of all this walking? Can't we invent houses already and soap and hot water and electricity and television and internet? Can't we have mattresses made of artificial foam wrapped in cotton blend sheets with pillows that need to be changed every 18 to 24 months for sanitary reasons? Microwave pizzas, canned sodas, sugar-free chewing gum, and how about ibuprofen? Advil? I could really use some. What's ibuprofen? Pam asked. I looked down at my atlatl lying in the grass. It looks strangely elegant against the green. My pack, reindeer leather wrapped with cords, lies beside it. When the cool wind blows, it tastes absolutely fresh, not a trace of diesel, of car exhaust, of cigarette smoke. There's no noise whatsoever, no distant roar of planes overhead, no traffic quietly humming, no electricity coursing through buildings. At night, the sky is perfectly clear, nothing but stars, uncluttered by blinking satellites. There is no such thing as microplastics, and at the poles, our ice caps remain healthy, intact, and completely predictable. Our world is wild. Our future stretches before us like the grassy Mongolian plains. I sigh deeply from the very bottom of my very human heart. Okay, I say, okay, you're right. Forget microwave pizzas. I'm coming. Pamela helps me to my feet. I rejoin the others and we keep walking, arthritis and fleas and all. No number exists to count the miles we walk, and the landscape never changes. Thank you.